Give me a second here. Let me... The phone lens gets dirty really quick. Well, cheese and crackers.
Swallowing up this place. This place.
Holy smokes. Okay. How's everybody doing? Let me just pop out this chat so I can see it better. There we go. How's everybody doing today? Well, lots of news coming. There's a giveaway coming up. I'm not actually doing the giveaway. I'm just announcing it and demonstrating it. It's Plano Paw's Paw Balm. And Gracie loves it. As a matter of fact, it's time for her to get her second run. This is, it sounds silly, but you think about this. In the wintertime, their feet are exposed to snow and ice and salt. And in the summer, it's hot. There's hot pavement and rocks. And, you know, it's this little pedicure thing. And Gracie loves it. Gracie! Come here. And then we'll give her a treat. But there's going to be a giveaway. So, hi, Corey. I'll say hi to everybody. I'm giving everybody a chance to get in here. Here we go. Watch this.
Do you want your paws fixed? Come here.
She might not, because I clicked her nails. Come. Oh, you're a good girl. See, oh, your feet are so soft. Look at that. We put some on there. We rub it in between the toes. Yes. And it's lick safe and organic. Give me the other toes. Yes. It's like a pedicure for dogs. And I clipped her nails. I didn't do that on camera. Oh, you're such a good girl. There you go. You go kiss for Mom? Oh, all right. There you go. One more and that's it. That's it till bedtime. See? And Gracie's really fussy about people touching, anybody, including myself, touching her feet. I'm thinking this should be kept in the fridge, though, because it's really, really soft. But it's like, hey. So, that draw, you'll get the details on Saturday on our half-acre homestead. On how to enter the draw if you have a dog or a cat. I guess this is just dogs. But it's a moisturizer for their feet. What are you looking up, my tea? All right, go lay in front of the fire. Go on. Go see if Daddy's coming. Is Daddy home? Go check. Is Daddy home? Go look. Anyway, so that draw, the details on that draw are coming up on Saturday. I'm just announcing it and then announcing the winners. That's all I'm doing. Can you hear her? I'm sorry, Gracie. Daddy's not home yet. She's like, where is he? She's so funny. She's so funny. So anyway, what else? Oh, right. Oh my goodness. I might actually try this paw balm on my heels because they are so bad. They're scratching my feet. Like, you know, when the heel hits the back of the top of the other foot. There goes, there's my seed exchange stuff. Yes, there's more than 5. There's just some folks that are getting extra. There's just a few folks extra that I send to. And so for all those people, if you did not get 5 names, then there is many reasons. You've either tried to enter after the 14th, or you sent your entry to the wrong email address. Once it's done, I can't go back and redo it. It's just the way it is. Hey, Tina, I just want to say thank you for all of your time. I got my list last night and went out and bought the seeds, veggies, and herb for each of my names. Oh, when that, well, I put 2 in each one too, right? Yeah. I mean, I can't help it, right? So that's done. And I will show you when mine start coming in. Now, what else is there? Hey, Helga, how are you? Okay, let me say hi. Let me just pop out the participants here. Angie, Natalie, Barefoot Chickens. Hey, Shell, aloha and mahalo. I think I said that right. Thank you for everything you do for this channel. All my channels. Katrina Babe, Catherine Shara, Corey C. I was gonna message you, but then I got, Denise Hackett, Edie Murray. Hey, Edie, how are things going? It's remanded to February, right? Becky, Fiona B, Sassy, Helga, Janet Fitton, Joanne McGilvery, Candy, Linda Bop, Linda Smith, Mama Cat, Mary Cook, Melody Ray, Scorpion Queen, Sherry Leach, Tina Elliott, and Tina LaBelle. Let's go on to live chat, and there we go. So, hey, Paula, how are you? March 22nd. Okay, thank you. So anyway, what was I going to say? Shell, can you make sure that Joe Mama gets the link in Messenger for this? I know she hasn't been well. I want to see if she's up here. Yeah, I got shy. That's it. That's it. That's it. Corey knows what I mean. So that's it. The seed thing is done. Now, hopefully, and somebody put in the comments the other day, I could do you like some kind of spreadsheet for all the addresses and stuff. And I said, you can do that? See, because people have the misconception that I am technically apt. I am not. I barely stay afloat with YouTube. The only reason I stay afloat with YouTube is because they're constantly changing stuff so that I have to stay, get in front of things. So, hey, Cheryl Coombs, how's it going? Who will the U.S. ones be coming from? I'm not sure I understand, Melody Ray. I sent U.S. names to U.S. people. Okay, I sent U.S. lists to U.S. people. The only people, and I sent Canadian lists to Canadian people. The only people who are outside of that were people in the U.S. or Canada. It's enough, Grace. U.S. or Canada, who said specifically, I will send outside my country. They got put on a special list and they were added to the 2 European people. Now, folks, I heard from Oma, I'm Omi or somebody on the European list, and she's not sure she can send them out. So we'll see about that. Will the address say it is from? Yes. You get a list with a name and their address and their growing zone. 5 of them. And then what happens is when you get it, there is a post in our Half Acre Homestead and Life with the Wolfies explaining how it all works. This is the final trial run for the yearly seed exchange. Now, we're not going to do this more than once a year from now on. There will be a new one in November, October, November, set to go out in December. And I have made this template so that I know exactly what I'm doing. So that, come October, then hi, Sam Dix, how's it going? In what folder? Melody, what folder are you talking about? If I have sent out names, No, my name will not be. Okay, this may be a problem for some people. People in the US, the name of the person that is sending you your list is, I think it's Hope USA. So if you've got something from somebody named Hope USA and you deleted it, I figured the words Hope USA would have triggered you. So check your spam folder and check your bin if you may have accidentally deleted it. Lori, we're going to do it again in October. I started in October. I announce it in October. I do all the lists and people get them in November so that they can mail them out with their Christmas cards. Yeah, check your bin because the Canadian name, hang on a second. Let me just go over here. I'm going to go on, put you on tilt here for a second, folks. All right. Now, the name on the Canadian email, if you're in Canada and you're expecting your list of 5 names, the person's name set, because I can't put my name on every single email address, right? It gets confusing for Google, right? So the name, the person's name on the Canadian Seeds of Hope email that you'll be getting with your list of names is SOHCAD, Seeds of Hope, Canada. SOH is the first name and CAD is the last name. And the name on the Americans lists is USA Hope. And Europe is SOHEUR, Seeds of Hope, Europe. Okay? So that's how it's, excuse me now. I've got to pop this back out again. Hang on. Restore chat. Pop out chat. Make it live. And I am not going back to redouble check anything after that. Okay. Hey, Tigger Bouncin'. Hi, Lisa from Texas. What's going on, Autumn? We got 10 inches of, yeah, that's another thing. We were going to go and visit Arthur and Mel and our grandbaby on Saturday. Hang on a second. Because Howie has to go out and buy parts for something, right? Hey, Lori from Vermont. And I said to Howie, I said, well, I said, when can we go visit the kids? He said, well, we can do it Saturday if you only want to visit for a couple hours. He said, we can go pick up my parts. It's a straight shot down the 401. We'll go up the 28, spend 3-4 hours with the kids, and we'll be home by, bedtime. I said, okay. Right? But then I got, my front room window leaking again every winter. Time to get new windows this summer. I bet. And I'd have them professionally done too, Vicky. Making single serve meals for the freezer. Awesome. That banana bread was just plain banana bread. There was no nuts, no cinnamon, no nothing in it. And we still have, now you got the video today on our half-acre homestead, but I made that banana bread over a week ago. Okay, so if you see an upcoming video where I'm now making another kind of sweet bread for the freezer, don't think I'm baking all the time, right? Absolutely, Vicky, good. So then I got a letter from where we buy our beef. Remember, last year we got a side of beef in December, but we started paying for it last year. We put a deposit, and then I paid $100 a month until the last payment. And he said, "Don't give me any more because I don't know how much the exact last payment's going to be." It turned out it was less. I think No, I think I paid $200 a month or something. Worked out that I ended up paying $875 for 180 pounds of beef, cut, wrapped, burgers, stews, steaks, and roasts. Not bad. And it's local. Well, the same farmer said, do you want a pig this year as well? Yes. It's extra if you want hams, but I'm just going to get bacon and pork chops, bacon, roasts, and ground, right? Well, that's a lasagna pan, Denise, that my cousin Angie sent me. Okay, what's Corey laughing at? Anyway, was gifted 2 pounds of shelled walnuts. Should I vacuum seal them for freshness? You mean they're in the shell or they're out of the shell? If they're fresh and they're out of the shell, I would put them on a cookie sheet and toast them at 200 for about 25 minutes, 215 degrees, and then let them cool and vacuum seal them. It was a very simple banana bread recipe. Out of shell. Okay, well, you know what? You can vacuum seal them. Not a problem. Like if they're in the shell and you take them out of the shell, you gotta toast them, I think. So you're welcome, darling. You're welcome. So I got the letter from the farmer saying, okay, if you want a pig, we're going to do the same thing because we have his farm phone number and sticker on the race car. And he's given us a deal. Okay. But his prices are really good. And so there went my gas money to go to Peterborough, was the deposit on the beef. But so next December or in the late fall, I'm going to have a side of beef and approximately 150 pounds of pork. In the freezer, they stay fresher longer. Well, that's good. Vacuum sealing them doesn't hurt either, right? There you go. Thank you, Lynn and Candy. Hey, Matthew Thomas. How's it going? Well, thank you, Freedom Sassy. So, I gotta tell you, I've been FaceTiming with my grandbaby and he's talking. You know, he slept most of the time. And if he opened his eyes, it was like, right? He's got our family, like, I'm lucky. I only look like I'm scowling when I first wake up. That's the face I was born with. But he's got my dad's, like Arthur's from here up, right? Except I think his eyes are going to be brown. Hi, Michelle. And so first it was just, he's just a baby and he's nursing. Or he's half asleep or he's asleep. Then he started waking up and whenever we talked, he'd poop. The last couple of times last week that I saw him on FaceTime, it was really, she had taken him out for a walk and he was just not waking up. But the last 2 times, he's been active. He's 5 weeks old. He's talking. He's brilliant. He said all kinds of, sounded totally alien, but he was talking to me today and waving hands and smiling. Then he had to go get changed because he had his poop before coming, just as he was coming online. So he's 5 weeks old and I haven't had my hands on him yet. So I said to Howie, we're going in 2 weeks. He said, okay. I said, just for the day, I don't care, but we're going in 2 weeks. Because I got to get my hands on that grandbaby. My baby boy. So it was a lovely little FaceTime visit today because he kicked his feet and he waved his arms and he actually made eye contact with me over the phone. So, I'm very proud, Grandma. And he knows my voice. So I'm expecting him to make a little bit strange at first because he's used to seeing me on the phone. But oh my grandbaby boy, I can't wait. We're gonna take the tie-dyed onesies to him. And the outfit from our friend, it's still here. And some garden seeds for mom and dad. And we're just gonna go down in the morning. We're gonna take Gracie with us. And depending on how cold it is, if it's really cold, we'll take her over if my sister's home and let her stay with my sister for a few hours. If it's not really cold, she can stay in the truck, and every hour or so, Howie will go out and take her for a walk, take her for a run, let her know she's loved, but we're only going to be there for a couple of hours, right? It is specifically to go down and hug my son and daughter-in-law and hold my grandbaby. Make eye contact. Let him hear. He'll recognize my voice. I know he will. I cannot, Denise, I cannot share photos of the baby. I can't even share the baby's name. Okay? I respect my son and daughter-in-law's decision to keep his online presence completely offline until he is old enough to make the decision himself whether or not he wants to be visible online. My son, Briar, you're lucky you see his hand or his thumb once in a while. You know what I mean? Like at the Christmas video, I accidentally left him in the video. I had to blur him out after the fact. So I agree. No, there's too many stairs, and Arthur and Mel have 2 cats. So no, I won't do that. But she'll be fine because we'll be traveling for the most part. And if we're only there for a couple hours, she can snuggle down on a blanket in the back seat of the truck, and Howie can go out and take her for a walk. But no, my grandchild's face, name, image, and that is completely for him to decide when he's old enough whether or not he wants to be an online presence. And I totally respect that. Yeah, I totally respect that. Oh, we're gonna try and get a picture of me holding him so that you see my face and the top of his head or the back of his head or whatever. And if I can do that, if we can get a decent picture that way, because I'm just going to hand my phone to the kids and say, take pictures, take video, take pictures. I don't care. Right. And, Howie's home. Howie's home. So yeah, that's what's going on. Right. We were going to go Saturday. I'm kind of devastated, but I'm not, because we have it was a kind of off the cuff. Let's just do it. I think that's the plow guy. Might be Howie. So we'll see. If I get a picture of him from behind facing me and I'm allowed to, I will post it. I will post it. I will put it up as a thumbnail. Right? But I'm very excited to be not meeting, but, actually having a physical connection with my grandbaby. My baby boy. So, yeah, Gracie's happy now. Daddy's about to come in, and we're having spaghetti for supper. No, there's no video. You've seen me make spaghetti 100 times. So I'm really looking forward to getting a pig and a side of beef next year. There's going to be some canning videos coming up for our half-acre homestead. I'm going to can some stew meat and some hamburger, just because, well, you'll see on tomorrow's video that when I open a pack of stew meat, it's a lot, and I have to make a stew and do it and use it twice, so, or make it last 2 meals. So me too, Linda, me too. So I'm going to be canning up some ground meat and some stew beef because I like having it on hand to just dump in the crock pot. I don't have, necessarily like I'm going to keep frozen hamburger and stew meat for fresh meatloaves and stuff. But I'm going to be doing some meatloaf. And I'm probably going to do meatloaf in the lasagna pan. Or did I do that already? I'm thinking of doing meatloaf in the lasagna pan because, meatloaf, when it's fully cooked and frozen, I can just cut it up into sections and freeze it, vacuum seal it and freeze it. But Howie can also have it if we run out of lunch meat. Like somebody said, why would you pay $15 for lunch meat? Because it was a convenience and a luxury at the time, right? But if I run out, I don't want to give him PB&J. I don't want to give him too many eggs because he eats those for breakfast. So I pull out a frozen meatloaf, and while it's still partially frozen, I slice it thin and I make him meatloaf sandwiches, and he loves them. Turkey meatloaf with oven roasted tomatoes from the summer garden. Made a double batch today. Ooh, did you put the oven roasted frozen tomatoes in the meatloaf or around it? I don't know if I did or not. I don't know if I did. I know I made lasagna, and I know I made banana bread. Oh, okay. Yeah, Howie loves meatloaf sandwiches. And someone said, just cut up a chicken and like cook a chicken and slice it. Well, maybe I'll do that on a video. Maybe my next chicken video will be one chicken, 2 meals, plus lots of lunches. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't slice my chicken for lunch meat. I do it a totally different way. And many of you old timers from our Half Acre Homestead channel know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm going to make an updated video anyway. They are the bomb. They are the bomb. Tomorrow I'm going shopping. I'm taking Briar. He's forgotten his keys here. So I'm going to take him his keys. And I'm going to go to Maxi because they have, I believe it's chicken breasts on sale for $3.99. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I like to make hash and eggs from leftover meatloaf. Ooh, there's an idea. Hash it up with a jar of my sludgy potatoes and onions. Hash that. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. Yes, Linda Bop, I am. I miss my dad's homemade root beer pop. Make your own. Do you not have the recipe? Anyway, so there's a video for tomorrow. There's a video for Saturday. I'm going shopping with Briar tomorrow. So let's see. Let's see what I have to do. I'm probably going to be, hey, Amirs! Grilled with cheese and bread. Ooh, damn. Should have made that for supper. No, or the bottles and caps. Well, you can still put it. You can put it in jars, eh? Right? Oh, Howie's out there snowblown, which means I have to go get the noodles on because the sauce is ready. So yeah, I'll probably do a video when I get home tomorrow. I'm going to be leaving all the groceries in the truck for Howie to bring in when he gets home from work. Only because getting in and out of the truck is a problem for me, right? I take these big Costco shopping bags and I put them in the back of the truck, and then I go shopping and I don't buy bags or nothing. I just take the whole cart out and then I load the bags right in the back of the truck. The last time we bought eggs, Howie bought a flat, and they were, I think they were $7.99. I'm not sure, but yes, I will show you the prices at the store, whether I'm buying stuff or not. So Love Pete. That's kind of what I'm doing. I've got chicken done and it's fried and back in the freezer. Tonight it's beef. A couple of stir fries, chicken fried steak, and nacho. We had steak last night. And I was smart. I took out what it looked like, 2 steaks, 2 packages, and they're thick. And I went, and the one thing I love about the way this butcher wraps his stuff is you can unwrap it frozen. It's stuck, but it's not, been stuck in, right? So I unwrapped it, and sure enough, there were 2 little blade steaks in the package. So I put the other package back in the freezer, and we had root mash. Root mash. Well, there's different ways you could do root mash. You could do carrots. You could do potatoes and carrots and garlic butter. You can do turnips and carrots. You can do turnips, carrots, and parsnips. Roots. We live on them all winter long. Eggs at Walmart in Western New York are $19.95 for 60 eggs. That's 2 flats, isn't it? That's $10 a flat. That's not bad. That's not bad. Anyway, I got to go. Take care. God bless. We'll catch up an extra special prayer on Sunday, but I got to go and finish making supper, and I got to put my medicated cocoa on to heat. Mexican tacos, cheap and good. Well, that's another reason I want to can some ground meat, is because having it for spaghettis or pizza toppings or anything like that's really, really good. Take care. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And patrons, tomorrow is Freaky Friday. So be ready. 8:30 tomorrow night. We're going to put on the disco lights and the music, and we're going to have our medicated cocos, and we're going to visit and just chill and lift the steam lid off the week and leave it behind us. Take care. Mwah! God bless. And Sheila, there's my brain. Seashell, I'm dyslexic and I saw, whatever. Seashell will put up the Patreon link if anybody is missing out. Let's pay the bills. It's $5 US a month or $7.50 Canadian a month. And that gets you 2 unlisted lives, one on Monday, one on Wednesday. And every Freaky Friday, we have a little letdown of our hair to music party. And most people say that's worth it just for that. So patrons, we'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. God bless. I love you guys. Never forget that. And probably Monday you can see a grocery video. All right. And look for it on Monday. All right. I love you guys. Mwah!